Miami Dolphins helmet that he's walking away with.
Deion Dawkins is carrying a Dolphins helmet off the field with him. He finally just gave it to a ref. I didn't catch the number, but on the interception, one of the Dolphins defenders went after Josh Allen and went to block him, and the Bills O-line did not take too kindly to that.
No.
I think there's going to be a penalty against the Bills to give the Dolphins even better field position.
All right, so Brad Allen is standing at the 21. The ball, by the way, should be spotted around the 47-yard line. Christian Wilkins wanted to block Josh Allen, and Allen's a big dude, too, and they start shoving it around before Allen walks away, and then his teammates, Mitch Morse, the center, falls to the ground with Wilkins.
Wilkins didn't do anything wrong.
No.
What Wilkins did was totally legal. Josh Allen was frustrated at himself for the interception, so after Wilkins just kind of gave him a little shove, Allen came back at Wilkins and gave him a big shove. So then Wilkins, once again, got over in Josh Allen's face and kind of blocked him, but totally legal. I mean, there's a return there. He wasn't overly aggressive. In my mind, unless they saw something else after the play,
right,
this should just be at least one penalty on the Buffalo Bills for unnecessary roughness of Christian Wilkins.
And I think that the Dawkins helmet part of it is an instigation, so it could be with him, too. Wilkins blocked Allen and then kind of held him off, and then Allen pushed him, as Ross was alluding to. And it was happening way away from the play.
And then three Bills O-linemen jumped Christian Wilkins.
After the play was over, there were personal fouls by both teams. Number 94, Miami. Number 60, Buffalo. The penalty's offset. It's going to be first down.
Do you think there should have been a penalty on Wilkins?
Absolutely not. I have no idea what Christian Wilkins did wrong there to draw the penalty. I mean, unless he did something at the bottom of the pile, I don't really understand that at all. That should have been a penalty just against the Buffalo Bills. And by the way, what a terrific interception.
Really cool.
By Xavier Howard. I mean, nobody has more picks than him going back to his rookie year in the NFL. He's got 29 now since 2016, and that was an over-the-shoulder Willie Mays type of catch. By the way, I never actually watched Willie Mays play baseball.
So
why is that still the reference that I use when something like that happens?
First down and 10 from the 48-yard line. Thompson under center. He pitches it to the left for Ahmed, and Ahmed has stood up and taken down by Shaq Lawson. It's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. It'll be second down and 12.
They got to get Ahmed out of the game. His running back coach, Eric Studesville, is going crazy. They had him hooked. The left tackle, Teron Armstead, had Greg Rousseau hooked, and for some reason Ahmed ran it right up into the hole into him. I mean, you got to go around the block when your tackle has leverage. Dolphins coaches are furious. I don't blame them.
Well, he's off, and Jeff Wilson is back in. It'll be second down and 12 right from midfield. 17-3 Buffalo, 5:20 to play first half. Each team now with a turnover. Thompson takes the snap out of the gun, drops back to pass, throws to the near side for Tyreek Hill, who's got it at the 46-yard line, but it's a short gain of 4 yards. Johnson there to make the tackle, but again, you get it into his athleticism, and he may break one of those.
Really, really critical play here on 3rd and 8. I mean, the Miami Dolphins, you get stopped here and you punt it, you're still down 2 touchdowns, you get a chance to get a first down here. And get a score, maybe even a touchdown, they're right back in this game. Skylar Thompson's starting to get a little bit more comfortable.
Play clock is down to 8. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Wilson out of the backfield in motion on 3rd down and 8. Thompson takes the snap, drops back to pass. He's under pressure, throws to his left for Hill, and he overthrew him. Taron Johnson was there in his back pocket again. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the Dolphins do here.
Boy, that's a tough play by Skylar Thompson. Nobody covered Trent Sherfield. He was in the slot to the left. The Bills brought the slot corner on a blitz, Taron Johnson. Nobody covered Trent Sherfield. Would have been an easy first down. Instead, now the Dolphins are going to at least line up
to go for it. Yeah.
Maybe it's a hard count, and they try to get a free play.
Well, it's 4th down and 8 for the 46-yard line. It's 17-3. Bills are on top. Thompson out of the gun, play clock down to 2, now to 1, taps his foot, takes the snap, drops back to pass, pressure's coming, throws to the near side for Wilson. He misses one man, he's along the sidelines, and he's out of bounds. Let's see where they spot him. He's out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Milano missed the tackle that would have dropped him shy of the first down by 7 or 8 yards.
The officials are talking about a potential illegal block, but they're not going to call it.
Wow.
McDermott's going crazy. He thought Tyreek Hill had a clip after the block at the missed tackle. I think it's a legal block by Hill. He just got his body in there almost like a basketball pick. He can't come back to a line of scrimmage with force. He didn't.
That's a huge first down on 4th down. It's a gain of 13. First down to the 33-yard line. Flags come in. The play is blown dead. And now some more shoving with Matt Milano.
False start.
And Armstead.
Offense number 65. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Have questions about your insurance? State Farm is there for your what-ifs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com to get a quote today. By the way, so the Dolphins trailed this one 17-0. It's 17-3 with 4:01 to play. That penalty hurts, obviously. But don't forget, we saw an amazing comeback last night by the Jags. Now, they have a lot more weapons than probably the Dolphins do.
Well, they have Trevor Lawrence
Right.
at quarterback.
And the Dolphins also came back from 21 points down in the 4th quarter against the Ravens earlier this year.
That's right.
They clock down to 7. Wilson in motion. The pass to the right for Tyreek Hill, and Hill breaks one tackle and then falls forward inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. Milano will be credited with the tackle. Basham is there, too. Gain of 5, and they get the penalty back, basically.
Didn't get the block he needed from Robert Hunt, the right tackle.
No, he ran into him.
Hunt's supposed to try to get out there and make that block on Milano, and then Tyreek Hill can cut it behind him. Weren't able to get it here. But again, this is very possibly 4-down territory for Mike McDaniel and the Dolphins. I don't know that going from 17-3 to 17-6, the way this game is going, makes all that much of a difference.
Yeah.
I expect him to be aggressive.
3 minutes to play here in the first half. Wilson in the backfield. Abandoned motion. Thompson out of the gunner. Receiver to the left. Thompson drops back the pass. Pressure's coming. Rolls to his right. Trying to elude it. Along the sidelines. He tucks it, and he's shoved out of bounds at the 30-yard line. And he goes sliding deep out of bounds. Boogie Basham shoved him out. It'll be 3rd down.
I thought that was the right play there by Thompson. He did a nice job of actually avoiding Basham. He kept looking to throw until it just didn't make sense to keep looking. At least picked up enough yardage to give them a chance here on 3rd down. Thompson is not rattled.
No.
Thompson is playing with poise, which is exactly what the coaches told me before the game he would do.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Ahmed is in the backfield. On 3rd down and 7 from the near hash mark. Thompson takes the high snap, throws to the right for Ahmed. He had it, and then he's nailed by Edmonds, and he jarred the ball loose. And Ahmed is slow to get up right now. And Edmonds is celebrating going down the sidelines. What a hit that was to jar the football loose. Ahmed pops up and runs off the field. But he's going to go to the sideline.
That should have been penalized. That was a helmet-to-helmet hit on a defensive player. I'm surprised it wasn't. I mean, if anything, the ball was in between their helmets.
Well, Mike McDaniel is livid as he's coming over toward Brad Allen. He has to be pushed back by one of the alternate officials. Wow.
I am surprised that they didn't call that a penalty. Really surprised. You know, usually they're taught, Tom, when in doubt, throw the flag on player safety penalties like that. They did not.
Dane Jackson is an injured Bills player that's sitting down at the 25-yard line. So there's a timeout on the field as Sanders comes on, and he's going to attempt a field goal here with 2:20 to play in the first half with the Bills on top 17-3. Jackson sat down very late after this play was over. So they're tending to him on the near sideline. And Mike McDaniel is still really upset.
He should be, Tom.
Yeah.
Now, here's the only thing I would say. This is hard to describe, but the ball was being caught at face mask level
That's a good
by
point,
Ahmed.
yep.
So Edmonds comes in, and it's helmet to helmet, but I think the ball might have been in between the 2 helmets, the 2 face masks.
Jackson is up on his feet, walking off. He only has about 10 feet to walk off. Later on, we'll select the player of the game, sponsored by Wendy's. Wendy's fries are hot and crispy every single time. Natural cut, skin-on fries, prepared to golden goodness, perfectly sprinkled with sea salt, just the way they should be. Choose Wendy's hot and crispy fries today. All right, so Sanders, 48-yard field goal attempt from the near hash mark. His long this year is 55. His long for his career is 56. So this is well within his range. Good snap, good hole. Kick is on its way. Left to right, end over end, and he just got it inside the upright to the left. It's good, and it's a 17-6 game with 2:15 to play here in the first half. Are you surprised they didn't go for it on fourth down, or are you okay with getting the points here?
You know, it's still early enough in the game that I'm okay with getting the points because Skylar Thompson's starting to get into a rhythm a little bit.
Yeah.
And so if you're Mike McDaniel, you probably think you have a pretty good chance to maybe score more points, and 4th and 8 would have been pretty long. So I'm okay with that decision.
All right, so the Dolphins will kick it off, and the Bills will get it back with 3 timeouts. So they get 3 off the turnover. And Miami, by the way, does receive the football to begin the second half. A reminder to stay tuned for Westwood One's NFL Playoffs halftime report with Scott Graham. Scott will preview Game 2 with Patrick Peterson. That's coming up at the half. Peterson has a little bit of a resurgence with the Minnesota Vikings this year.
He has. Boy, he's been a good player for a long, long time. Kind of cool when someone goes to a new team like that and they win.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's a better way for him